TFNN. Headline News Update.
Hey folks, Larry Pesavento for TFNN. And keeping with the tradition of short-term trading, we're going to take a look at the AI with the gold today. You see the bottom came in at 10 o'clock. We just had a high, and the sell point was at 42.04. We would be selling if it breaks below this point right here, folks, which is 41.99. That would trigger the sell, and then you would have to put your stop above here. But that's what it would trigger it if you wanted to do that trade. Now, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. By the way, I had a guest yesterday showing him this type of stuff. There's a bunch of people are having some parties here. I'm not going to be there. I'm doing something else with my daughter, but they're having some parties here in this neighborhood, and one of the executives happens to be one of the executives for CalPERS, which is the retirement for the teachers and California Employees Fund, and he's interested in stocks. And so my friend said, you got to go over and see what Larry does. So he came over there. He spent 2 hours with me yesterday, and I had one of those days where it was right on the bottom and right on the top. And he said to me, he said, young man, and I'm older than him, he said, you do better just to buy and hold. He said, it's a bull market. And I said, you're absolutely correct. So that's what I'm going to do, is buy and hold. All right, let's move on. Where are we, folks, and where are we going? Everybody keeps asking me that. All I can tell you is this is the day the Big Daddy Rabbit plays. If you want to play this game this is it. This is your 6 days up right here. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tomorrow should be a slightly down day, should not make a higher high. And then when we come in on Monday, look out. That's what I'm saying. And look out means don't be short. I don't know. All I can tell you is we had some major stuff today. Get up here. I'll show you for just a second here with the NASDAQ. If you'll give me 1 second, I'll bring it up here, hopefully. Here it is. We're going to come into the break here, unfortunately, but there's where we are. There's the ABCD in the NASDAQ that we've been watching right there, measured up to that level right where it is right now. There's your ABCD all the way up. And it's just a little below the 786. This is what I based everything on. So this was the rally at much, much greater. I thought we might be in here, but with the enthusiasm that we have here, it's pretty hard. Now they're saying in the news today that NVIDIA is back as the leader. Well, we're going to cover that when we come back from the break, folks, because if NVIDIA is the leader, the other boys are in big trouble. So we'll be right back.